Hello and welcome to episode 19 of our Dropshipping TV. My name is Valeria Savenko. I'm your host. I'm a dropshipper for a third year in a row, and I've created this channel a while ago to share my experience, my journey, my ups and downs, my successes, and most important, my failures, and how I overcome them. In order for you to not make the same mistakes and to give you the shortcut to success. And today, in this episode 19, I decided to talk about the very important topic that can be a sign, an early sign of your possible burnout threat. And why I decided to talk about this topic, because I am a 2 times burnout recovery person, and I've even written a book about burnout prevention and recovery that was published last year and became Amazon bestseller. I will put the information about the book in comments in the description to this video. So make sure to like and share this video and to order this book, to read it, to know more about burnout, how it happens, why it happens, and how to prevent it from happening in the first place. So why I decided to get back to the topic of burnout and early signs of burnout in this episode? For one simple reason, because this year for me in my dropshipping journey is really, so far, it's not an easy one, because earlier this year, my Etsy shop that was my main sales channel for 2 years was shut down, and I basically became I didn't have any sales channels like overnight, because right after last year's great success of earning 120K in one single year, which is basically 10K per month, this year started for me with barely making ends meet, and this situation is improving. It's getting better month by month, but it is taking really it doesn't happen as fast as I expected. And why I decided to talk about this topic of early signs of burnout, because I started noticing in myself these signs again, and I didn't want to fall into this burnout number 3 in my life. So I decided to share with you how you can prevent it and how you can spot it, and basically how you can talk to yourself to help yourself with your own hands, with your own inner talk, and talk yourself out of this possible exhaustion, of this fatigue, and talk yourself out of possible burnout. We all know that entrepreneurial journey is not an easy road. It's not a smooth road, definitely, and it's the only guarantee you get when you and take this road is the guarantee that it is ever changing, ever evolving, and it's not a smooth one as if you were an employee, for example. Because you have lots of responsibilities, because you have to take different steps, you have to try new things, you have to take 100% responsibility on yourself, on your decisions, and of your own success. Comparing my this year to the year when I began doing dropshipping on Etsy, yes, I know it's not an conventional thing, but people do this. And when I just started and tested how dropshipping will show itself on Etsy, I didn't know what to expect. This is an important point, because our expectations, our subconscious thoughts about how we want particular actions to unfold, what results we subconsciously or maybe consciously expect from our actions, all these expectations trigger emotional response in us. And this emotional response is kind of magnifies and multiplies the heaviness of this the situation itself, and the heaviness of failure maybe, or the basically if we get if the results we get are lower or don't meet our expectations in general, these expectations themselves make it harder for us to cope with this situation. What I mean by saying that, this emotional multiplier, as I would like to describe it, this emotional multiplier make things either easier or harder for you to process, because this emotional multiplier is basically based on your picture of the world. And this picture, your inner picture, your pattern of how business world looks, for example, of how you want your business to look like, this inner picture is based mainly not on your own experience, but on those things that you grab. Your subconscious mind is grabbing and pulling from news, from the experience of other people, from everything that is all around you. And mostly, in most cases, it has anything to do, it has nothing to do with your particular business journey. It is experience of other people. Yes, it can be relevant, but I am sure you can agree with me that your particular entrepreneurial journey is unique, because every person is unique. Every experience and the life of every person is unique. And this makes, in most cases, this emotional multiplier and this subconscious expectations of how your business should look like, this makes it all mostly irrelevant. But what's important, this emotional multiplier, this heaviness, is still there. Either it's relevant or irrelevant. So what I want you to understand here is that as hard, as difficult, and as unusual as it may be for you, you have to ask yourself, in order to split emotions from the facts, is it really that bad, for example, the outcome that you get? In order to remove this thick layer of your emotional labor that you add on top of the entrepreneurial tasks that you solve on a daily basis. Because for your body, for your mind, for you as a system, there is no difference of what labor to do, what tasks to complete. Either it is a task of making a decision or a task of soothing yourself and overcoming these emotions, these negative emotions. The energy that you put into both these things. So there is no difference actually. And what I want you to understand is that you have to manage your energy, to take control of your energy, and to understand that what feels like a heavy work for you is your particular feelings based on the picture, on the blueprint of the entrepreneurial life that you have inside of your mind. And as soon as you accept that this blueprint may be kind of irrelevant in many angles, in many cases, in many situations, you are able to differentiate this emotional aspect of the task of the particular situation and the facts, the situation as it unfolds. Talking back again about the situation that happened to me on Etsy when I just started doing dropshipping through Etsy, I had no idea what to expect. And this removed almost like 90% of my fears and like emotions related to this experiment, basically this entrepreneurial experiment of doing dropshipping through Etsy. And what happened next? Without these emotions, I was just doing particular tasks like putting the items out there, advertising them, sharing with people. And for me, I was like a person, a child that just entered the elementary school, purely didn't know what to expect. And when you don't know what to expect, you just are open to any results without judgment. This is important, without the emotional attachment. And as a result, started to come in. I was just amazed, and this flow of sales. So the first year was kind of 35 to 40K, which was okayish. It already paid my bills. But what happened, the most amazing thing was that I got the confirmation that it works. And without any expectations, I just moved to the next year, which turned out to gave me 4 times as much of sales, to my surprise. So I hope with this video you already understand how important it is to split, to just separate, to understand that why your business journey feels heavy in many cases is not because it is heavy. It's because the particular situations and challenges and the outcome of these challenges, challenging situation, doesn't meet your expectations of how it should be. So I want you to understand that, and the next time when you feel that you are tired of being an entrepreneur, you are tired of solving these problems again and again on repeat, you are tired that things don't go as you expect them to go, I want you to understand that this is the exact point that leads you to possible burnout. Not the problem themselves, but the feeling of these feelings that bring the that suck your energy to overcome the feelings rather than overcome and solve the particular problem. So I want you to be your best friend, to pat yourself on the back, and to understand that this feeling is okay to feel, but you have to realize that we are not here to feel the feelings and suck in these feelings and drown in these feelings. We are here to recognize the feeling and to like, okay, I completely understand that this feeling is here, but most probably this fear has nothing to do with me and the situation, but it has everything to do with my subconscious expectations that were formed from TV news, from newspapers, from the stories of other people. But I'm here to do my own story, to write it. And as soon as I'm doing business, I'm destined to success, because people who don't give up are destined to success. And I want you to remember this thought, and I want you to please subscribe to this channel and share this video with everyone who needs support today. And I wish you all the best. I wish you a great weekend, and see you next week. Bye-bye.